Hey, what's up, guys? I want to share my screen really quickly and just show you. Great question came in about my profit. What is it called? What do I have it? Earnings. My Make It Rain calculator. So I always have this, guys. This is something that I made for myself. It had no other intention except for me to play with numbers. I love possibility. So I literally was edited, last edited. What? I don't remember playing with this. Okay, anyway, I just made this so that I can see like what's going to happen. So for example, say I sell, for our example, I have something for, let's say I have a course that I want to do. Oh, there it is right there. So I have a course that I want to do $60. And I say I want to have, let's see how many people I want to have. I want to have, how many people do I want to do this course for? Because I'm going to do a course for $60. So maybe I want to do 60 people, right? So I know that day, we're just only looking at this row. I know that day that, hold on, let me just make these because that's confusing me. This is the row that we're looking at. If I make a course for $60, I know that day selling a $60 course to 60 people will give me $3,600. If I say I want to sell 60 people, and number of units means number of like people that buy. So we can say sold or people, like what? No, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Number of units is whatever you're selling and then how many you sell. So if I sell $60 products, that gives me $3,600. Well, if I say I need to make $5,000, then I need to sell, let's see what happens when I sell 70. 70 puts me at 42. So if I sell, it just helps you. 80 puts you at, right? And so I need to sell 85 to feel good. So if I sell 85 slots of a $60 course, that means I'm going to make $5,100. So literally I could go live and say, you know, here's my course. There are 85 slots, right? And 85 slots at $60 will sell out, right? And if it doesn't, no big deal, but that's my goal. That's my intention. I believe I can sell that. You only get what you believe. So don't set your goals higher than, like, stretch your goals, but don't set them to where it's just like, you know, you ain't making that, right? But think about it. If you went every single day and you had a, you know, product that you can sell to people and you just sold all day long to, you walked the mall, you went everywhere, and you had something that people can buy on the spot, you would make $5,000 a day. If you decided that, you know, I'm gonna sell 85, how many people do I got to talk to get 85 to buy? Well, times 85 by 3. So this is how you do sales, guys. 85 times 3. Ooh, where'd the calculator go? I need to talk to 260 people today in order to sell 85 people into a $60 course. That's $5,000. Boom. Now, if I did that every single day, 5 days a week, that's $25,000 a week. If I did that every single month, that is $102,000 a month. And if I did that for 10 months, that is $1 million, right? $1 million. And that means I'm selling 425 items, classes, whatever, t-shirts, I don't care what you have, because we only care about, it's just about this is just a numbers game. It has nothing to do with anything other than, I like to look at numbers so that I can see what's possible, because people, for me, I'm gonna speak for myself. I need to see things broken down. It keeps me just in a simple, it just makes my brain just go, oh, that's what I got to do. So that just lets me know. Also, seeing the numbers lets you know what you really are capable of. So for example, when I was in the salon, everybody spent $50 and I typically did, you know, 10 people a day. But even if it was a slow day and I only did 5 people, that's $250 a day, which means that I'm making $1,250 a week. And that's $5,000 a month. And that's $50,000 a year. And that means I need to have 25 clients a week to make $50,000 a year. So then the question becomes, can I serve 25 clients a week? Yeah, especially when Sally comes every single week and there's 4 weeks in a month. So one of those people counts for 4 of those 25. right? Does that make sense, guys? Isn't that exciting? That's so exciting. This is just my fun little make it rain calculator that I made. It's janky. I take off 2 months out the year. That's like a mandatory law in my life. So I do things on a 10-month rule because I realized at first I would never account for the months that I typically take off. So now I give myself 2 months, and sometimes I spread it out. Sometimes I don't. But I definitely only want to work 10 months out of the year, and work is relative, but you know what I mean. So that's, you get to design your life, guys, and you get to just play with price points. Everything in this row right here under price point, I just made it up. Like if it's $19, you see, if you sell 20 items that are $19, you're going to make $380 for the day. If you do that every day for 5 days a week, you make $1,900 a week. If you do that every week, you're going to make $7,600 a month. This is not a scam. This is real life. This is how I made 6 figures doing hair. This is how I made 6 figures online. The game never changed. It's always numbers. Numbers don't lie. That's why I like them, because I just need to know my numbers and then let me go do my job. Now, I will tell you, the average person gets into business for themselves and they're not clear on this row right here. The average person gets into business and they are not clear on how many units they need to move, right? Units can be people, it could be t-shirts, it could be whatever. But if you need to sell, typically people are not clear on, first of all, they're not clear on what they want to make for the year, right? So if you know you want to make, if I say 2019, I want to make $396,000, then I need to be moving, and let's say my price point for my product is $99, then I need to move 20 units a day, 5 days a week, which puts me at $39,000 a month, which puts me at $300,000 a year. So how many units is that weekly? That means I need to move 100 people need to buy maybe I have a course. 100 people need to buy my course, right? 100 people need to buy my course. That is $99 a week, which I like to look. And so this section over here, I just look at how many people for the month. I need 400 people buying a $99 product. Do you guys see how 400 people a month? If you break it down and have a weekly goal of 100 units sold, 100 products sold every single week, and some of you guys, they go, well, where am I going to get 100 people from? That's where people drop off and they don't do real business. Real business means you're moving units. You got to be moving product, guys. Okay? Moving means people need to be buying what you have, and it needs to be valuable. It needs to be amazing. This isn't to make you money hungry. Whatever you sell needs to help people. Always your goal should be to help people. But a lot of times we get stuck. I don't know how to ask for it, yada, yada, yada. And that's just our mindset. And that's where we need to really focus on, do you believe that what you have will help them? And if you do believe that, it's a disservice for you not to get it in as many hands as possible. Whatever it is, your hairstyling business, your massage business, your therapy business, your health and wellness business, your nail business, your eyelash business, right? Whatever, your book, like, and let me just tell you this, books need to be your business card to open up another conversation, right? Books are a business card. I have a book. I use the book to sell my course. My book is $19. My course is $397, right? So people don't take the course. They read the book, then they want to know more, then they buy the course, right? And there's different levels of the course. That's a live stream from another day. But I thought I would share this with you guys because I know that it gives my members value, and why not give it to you guys as well? So I hope this helped you today. Let me know if you have questions in the comments below. If you're interested in making online courses, you can join my class. I have a class where I teach you how to create courses, and then I have this in the class just because I like people to play with price points so that they can see that there's nothing attached to it. It's just the number. But the number does have like outcomes. So what's the outcome that you believe you can achieve? And then now, how many do you need to sell for the week, the month, the year? And I base everything on working 5 days a week, 10 months out the year, 5, that kind of thing. So let me know if this was valuable for you. This is always fun for me. I'm a calculator girl. I love pulling out my calculator, making coins, and looking at the possibility. So if I want to make $1 million in the next 10 months, then that means I need 75 people to buy my whatever, right? And then that's 300 people a month, and that's going to be 3,000 a year. Is this possible? Yeah, I just sold 128 people at a $497 price point at an event. So that will let you know what's possible. If I decided that I'm only going to do events next year, and that's how, because P.S., you do better when you're in person with people. Like when I'm in person, that's better. It's actually quicker than online. A lot of people keep trying to build their brand online. I build my brand offline and I send people online, and over time, now I'm able to have an online situation. But everyone understand that everyone came from meeting me somewhere in person. So it will require you, this will require you to get out. Selling hairstyles, it's the same. I need to go out and get people to come into my salon. And the more people that I do in the salon, I post their pictures online. And then people come from online because of me working. But in order for me to work, I needed to go get people from the mall, from CVS, from Starbucks. Okay? This is how businesses run. Most people don't do well because they don't like the part where you got to go get the people. No matter the business, you got to get the people. And then hold yourself to integrity to give the utmost service, have the best products, and be excited about what you're up to. Be excited about what you're up to and help people. When you help people, you will get paid as a result. Okay? Don't try to put the money first, although understand that you need to have goals. If you don't have goals, you're going to be flip-flopping on the ground like a fish out of water. So you have goals, but the ultimate goal is to help people and with something that is valuable. Okay? But then know that if you're not moving your units per day, per week, per month. And here's the reality. Sometimes I would do a $50 hairstyle, 10 times. And so that day would be 500. There were days where I literally would do 20 clients in a day. So I would make $1,000 plus tips. And so that's literally what happens. Okay. That's what happens. And that's how some hairstylists can't figure out how to make $1,000 a day. Well, what are you selling for how much? So for example, my average service ticket is actually $80. So what would happen is this would be more like what I would see for the day as a stylist. And I would do it like 2 times a week. Okay. I was not doing this many people, every single day, but I would do it 2 times a week. And then the other days I would do like 5 people. So what happens is this is how you make money. Like as a stylist, I would just my average service ticket and then how many people. And so some days were $400 days, and then some days were $800 days. And then on the weekends, that's your money day, you got $1,600. Well, if you take this and say 400 on Wednesday, and I only worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days a week. Okay, because that's what it got down to. So $400 on Wednesday, and then we'll even say I made that on Thursday because, I'm just giving you worst case scenarios. And then on Friday, let's say Friday I did 10 people. That's $800. And I'm not counting tips, okay? And these are real. This is how it was when I was in the salon, okay? Now we're at $1,600 for the week. Well, on Saturday, let's say I had 16 people, okay? So Saturday, let's add in Saturday's pay. Then here we are, $2,880 for the week. Okay, that's 1 week in the month. Do that. I always say times that by 2 because typically you have 2 good weeks like that, and then the other weeks gives you about $1,500. So $1,500 plus $1,500, and this is if you are a go-getter. You're looking at $8,700 a month, and that's as a hairdresser. It's the same with online courses. It's the same with t-shirts. It's the same if I was selling lipstick. How many units do I need to move? And now I know my goal. Every day I wake up, who can I help? Okay. And who can I help is literally who needs to know about my product service offering because it's going to help them. So here's another clue. Don't sell stuff that doesn't help people. People get excited and they buy because you help them. So if you sell something that doesn't, it's like, okay, yeah, people are not going to get excited about it. I don't want to sell stuff that I got to convince people to get. I want to sell something. I want to be in an industry, in a business that supports people, okay? So right now, my revenue streams are my online courses that help people get customers, right? And create products and services. And then I have a health and wellness business. Both of these things are in need. They're in high demand. People are already Googling how can they do what I know how to help them do. So as a result, I get a value exchange, which happens to be money. And listen, money is dirty paper. So don't let this calculator overwhelm you. Let it be fun. And know what's possible for you. Know what's possible for you, okay? This turned into a little hangout here. I just wanted to show you guys how I use this. And I like playing with numbers. And I just put all of these things here just because it's fun. And I'm a nerd. And I like to look at numbers. The end. So let me know if you have any questions below this video. I thought it'd be fun to share it with you guys. All right, ciao.